Greetings, everyone. This is Mike Wright, the Astro Sherpa, dropping in with another report. This is not an astrology report, but this is a special honoring of Chiron. The moon will conjunct Chiron, and Chiron is known as the wounded healer, and that's in Aries. So the wounded healer represented a person who was a healer, and he got shot by one of his own poisoned arrows. So he was an immortal being who could not die, so he had to suffer with this wound. And similar to the Prometheus story, where Prometheus was chained to a rock for bringing fire to man, Chiron was wounded by a mortal being named Hercules, and hopefully some of you all may know who Hercules was. So Chiron was eventually freed from his immortality, and he was allowed to die so he couldn't suffer from his wounds anymore, and he was made into a constellation. So Chiron also rules astrology, so that's why we're going to honor Chiron today and his healing capabilities through understanding our higher sense of being. And so we're going to do a quick little tarot reading and show us what, as a collective, we need to release. Memories that we're playing over and over and over and over again, expecting something to change. And that will be the card on the left. And then we will have a middle card where it'll show us what to focus on. And this is our sense of being. And then finally we'll have a third card where this is what we can expect to receive in the future as far as like an Aquarian vibration goes, and we will know our sense of belonging and where our friend groups are. So let's take a look at the cards and we will see what is going on. And as always, I haven't looked at these yet, so I will know as you know. And so the first card we're looking at is, oh yeah, I think we all feel this way, Ten of Swords. So old love stories, old ambitions, old ego desires, those are done, killed off, and we've played out that mental cycle over and over, all the way back to the 80s. So this is the old structures that are literally crumbling, and we all need to quit playing these memories over and over and over, expecting that to change our current reality. We have to release those old ways of being and focus on building new structures. And there is light in the background once we release this old, the old world structures that no longer are serving us as a whole, our whole reality in a sense of well-being. So once we release that, we can focus on the Page of Wands, and we were looking at that the last time, and that's us, our heart wanting to create these new love stories and, go out into the world, explore what we love, and do it with a sense of fashion. This is Aquarian energy where we can be eclectic, we can be original, there is no limits. This is the future, and we explore as far as we want to reach out, and then society will yank us back if we get too far out, or they'll let us drift off and we'll just be a loner. So this is a time for you to really look and see what ambitions you'd like to bring into your life, because the old has played out. And the good news, once the old, you accept that story is done, it always leaves a seed. And this seed is us, with Leo season, when we were dealing with the sun just left Leo and it's now in Virgo. So we're all looking at experiencing a purification in our self, our biological self, and purifying ourselves. So once we focus on our new journey, sense of belonging, we will receive heartbreak. Now this is complete understanding in relationships. So you will see your purest self reflected in others now. And this will be crystal clear. There will be no veil to hide, no illusions projected from others. You'll see right through that. Your heart will literally pierce through any illusions being projected. So this allows us to purify ourselves through the things we experienced that broke our heart. So we do have to release. This is a lot of pain and trauma, but we're focused on our new journey, and to get there, we have to go through this complete transformation. And Virgo season is us looking at purifying ourselves so that we can open up our crown chakra and ascend to a higher level of understanding. And we do that through relating to others. And this is a card associated with the middle decan of Libra. So, and Venus is in Libra. So this is us, receiving new love stories once we killed off the old ones. And we don't have to fear our heart being broken, because it's been purified, and we will love truly. So we were loving impurely in the old way. And the way we were pouring energy, expecting things to change, this is what we were really good at doing, was this decisive, mental energy. This was us dominating others through our own desires. And we did it through mental projections. And we projected that we were some kind of mental giant, and that's no longer serving us. So we will need to rest and recuperate. This is us reaching a safe space where we can implement all this change from our new self. And we have been beat up. This poor dude is, they're beat up. But they're in higher ground, and now they're protected. So these other wands in the background, they're just conquest or other ambitions that couldn't harm us. So our subconscious will be the cards underneath, and this is what our shadow wants us to integrate into the daylight so that we can purify our old, wounds and love again. And that's, us focusing on what journey we do want to start. So as far as the past memories go, that's 5 of wands. That's us, wanting to prove ourselves, creating an ego identity that is only temporary, and out there to prove yourself to others. And we don't have to do that. That old story is played out. So we no longer have to create these big ego personalities, to get power. That's no longer reality. So the next card, Page of Wands, is asking us to look at the 6 of Cups. So this is, us looking at the past with nostalgia and saying, what is important from our old personality that we can bring forward into the new world, and make sure that we still, remain and retain our humanness. Because, the Aquarian age can be a cold mental energy, and we lose touch with the earthiness. So this is asking us to feel a sense of nostalgia, look backwards, and release all that pain of chasing, and proving yourself. We don't have to prove ourselves to others. And this transformation we're going to go through gives us immediately a new seed for the future. And that's this is a new creation seed. We will create a whole new personality and relationship with others for the next 30, 40 years. And as far as pouring energy goes, this is 7 of Wands, so this is us, sensing battles, sensing to get on top and, see things from a higher perspective. And that's, that high mental energy. So we don't have to do that anymore. This is us, 2 of Cups, subconsciously looking at, a divine union between our heart and our emotions so that we can, create what these new ambitions, our new sense of belonging is going to be. And that is exploring the world. See the pyramids in the background? So yeah, a lot of pain and trauma out there, but this is, once we release all that, we have brand new beginnings. I hope everyone's well. Astro Sherpa out.